energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Panthers offense will have the football first here. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
With the catch, it's Williams. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Sixth play of the drive coming up. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defense.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, the kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. So first and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away.
7, Georgia, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Georgia's offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. So that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive rolling. Quick throw caught on the left side. Running through the tackle. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And the sophomore making an impact play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the receiver brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. And Georgia State has the lead here, Kurt. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 14-3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
That makes the score. Georgia State, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tries the right with a quick throw, and he's got it.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Running back has it on the screen now. Spins away from the defender. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it at the 35. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Gain of 2. Brings up second down.
The shotgun running play call. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Georgia State offense on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Third down play for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Georgia 17, Georgia State 14.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Hands off to the fullback. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Dogs pick up enough for a 1st down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. 1st down and 10.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
It's a quick grab. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end.
Touchdown, Georgia. Will take the lead in the second half. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackled him at the 11-yard line. And the Panthers offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense operating at efficiency. They come to the line again. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, he's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. First and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Georgia State. This offense cannot be stopped. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
That makes the score Georgia 28, Georgia 24.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. The pocket breaking down. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the third period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. The Georgia State offense on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. To see if the defense can make adjustments. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it.
Looking for a deep completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And it's a bunch formation. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Motion now from the tight end. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Return, a pick six. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Georgia State, 42. Georgia, 20.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's caught. It's Tuggle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Movement here from the tight end. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Back to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some pop.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you've got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Second down coming up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Big gain, lose the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Brings up second down.
Second down, looking to throw it. Down he goes, a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
On the play. It's third down.
On third down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
The pass on third down. Intercepted by Georgia State. And the Panthers take over. First and 10.
And the Panthers offense back out there now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia State. This one is getting ugly. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. Georgia State, 56. Georgia.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0:00. That's it, game over. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. But they get the